On Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Captain Badel is a wonderful partner for Captain Christopher Pike. However, Star Trek canon states that their relationship will ultimately end in divorce. The first episode of Strange New Worlds included Badel's introduction. She is the Uskayuga's captain, as Strange New Worlds Season 2 subsequently revealed. Badel is a member of the Judge Advocate General's staff of Starfleet. In the Season 1 finale of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Captain Badel was had to carry out her directive to detain Commander Una Chin Riley, Pike's number 1. And Badel acted as the prosecutor during Una's court-martial in Strange New Worlds Season 2 Episode 2, Ad Astra per Aspera. Badel and Chris continued to be close despite the tension this produced until Pike destroyed it in Strange New Worlds Season 2, Episode 4, Among the Lotus Eaters. However, Pike realized how important Badel is to him after his adventure on Rigel 7 when he lost his memories and apologized. Once again on a love path, Badel and Pike, but for how long? Captain Badel has established herself as an outstanding romantic rival and Captain Pike's companion in only a few appearances. Badel, a fellow starship captain, is patient, compassionate, and intelligent. She enjoys Chris cooking and isn't afraid to tease Pike for being a Boy Scout. Badel knows better than anybody the challenges Pike faces on a daily basis. Badel breaks the awful Star Trek convention that Enterprise captains must be alone and committed to their ship above everything else. Despite the constraints of time and space, Badel seems to be able to manage the duties of leadership while still preserving her connection with Pike. In Strange New Worlds Season 2, Episode 4, Pike, to his credit, eventually understood he was getting in his own way and that Badel was a keeper. Tragically, Pike is still destined to live alone. Fleet Captain Pike of Star Trek. The original series will be severely deformed by delta rays in a few years and will be confined to a wheelchair before Spock takes Pike to Talos IV to live out the rest of his life. Captain Badel is not mentioned in the menagerie, and it's probable that she and Chris split up before the Chris accident. In any case, Vina, who Pike first encountered in The Cage, the original Star Trek pilot episode, and who made a comeback in Season 2 of Star Trek Discovery, is the woman he will spend the rest of his life with on Talos IV. Does Strange New Worlds have the potential to alter Captain Pike's Star Trek canon, though? Pike has not yet revealed his destiny to Captain Badel, which has plagued him ever since he discovered it in Star Trek Discovery Season 2. However, if and when Badel learns, she could advise Pike to refrain from thinking of the accident as his irrevocable destiny as number 1 did. Strange New Worlds Season 2 has now introduced the new reality where time is pushing back against temporal modification. Despite Pike having learnt in Strange New Worlds Season 1's conclusion that if he attempts to evade his fate, it would be imposed onto Spock. Could Captain Christopher Pike be subject to the same Star Trek timeline resets that brought Khan Noonien Singh's birth to the 21st century? Strange New Worlds introduces Captain Badel and Pike for the first time, although their connection is already proving to be effective enough to maybe merit changing Pike's course in the future. However, Strange New Worlds still has enough of episodes and seasons to fully explore Pike's infatuation with Captain Badel if he does not march toward his accident as Star Trek canon mandate. But until time in Star Trek Strange Fresh Worlds devise fresh plans for Captain Pike, Chris will ultimately be left alone. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and give us a like.